So today we're speaking to Annemarie Engelbrecht from Finish Right, based in Brakpan in Gauteng, as part of the Collision Repairers Association of South Africa's Women's Month interview series. Welcome, Annemarie, and thank you for taking the time to chat with us today. Right,
thanks, John.
Tell us, when did you start your business?
Finish Right started, it was registered in February 2015. It belonged at that time to Manny Menezes and Byron Sutherland. They were partners in the business, and I used to be their accountant. I was independent with my own business. And then when Byron decided to leave the business, I saw it as an opportunity, and I came into Finish Right, and Manny and I had the business until he passed away on the 19th of July last year of COVID. So from then on, I had to carry on by myself.
Okay, and how do you find that?
It was difficult, but you know what? If you have to do something, you have to do something.
Well, unfortunately, you're absolutely right. You know, life do throw you these curveballs, so you just have to roll with the punches, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so tell us, what kind of services do you guys offer?
Okay, we mostly a speed shop, and we work mainly for dealerships. So it's small dents, it's quick in and outs, polishes. We basically tighten up the vehicles that's on the dealership floors. Okay. So everything is always urgent, and they need everything like yesterday. And then the other thing that I also offer is there's a lot of people these days who doesn't have insurance. And we keep our rates affordable so that even those people who can't afford insurance can still afford to fix their cars.
Okay, well, that's fantastic. So you see that as a special niche that you guys actually, focus on.
I think so, because you know what? Nobody wants to drive around with a dented vehicle or a vehicle that looks like something that was dragged through concrete or something. Mm-hmm. And I like to help people in that way as well.
Okay. Now, just following on what you told us earlier, you saw the opportunity. So why did you decide to become a business owner?
That was actually, that happened in 2009. I applied for so many positions, and everybody told me I was too old. So what do you do if you have to earn an income and everybody tells you you're too old? You start your own company. Okay. So I took a chance by myself. I started an accounting firm, and I ran that until 2016 when I saw another opportunity in the panel beating business. And I came into that, and then it kept me so busy that I had to sign my first company over to my son. And he took that over, and from then I am permanently in the panel beating industry.
Okay. Well, that's great news. Now, is your accounting or the business that your son is that still going strong as well?
Yes, it is, and he's doing very, very well. And I hope that he learned something from his mom. And if he sees an opportunity, go for it.
Annemarie, that is great news to hear that. How many employees does your company currently have?
At the moment, I have 24 employees. 3 of them are women. And I must say they are in strong positions in the company, but they work well with the men. Mm-hmm. And then I also I do have a very excellent team. I'm very proud of my team, and they are very diverse, not only in personalities, but also they come from different backgrounds. They come from different ethnic groups. So, you know what, there's a lot of, sometimes there's a lot of meaning differences, or, they're logging heads sometimes, but that's how we get along, and that's how we get new ideas in the company.
Yeah. And tell me, so you found that there's definitely strength through diversity.
Definitely. Yeah. No, there's definitely strength in diversity. If you don't have that, there's not something new, there's not some new ideas, things like that that's coming into the company. You need that to survive. Because, I mean, if we go on with COVID hitting us so bad, we had to get new ideas because Manny wasn't here. He had the knowledge of the panel beating, and with him gone, we quickly had to depend on our own strength, and which meant that we had to come up with new ideas to finish the job quicker. We didn't have his input anymore.
Okay, fantastic, man. So have you faced any barriers as a business owner or in your career due to being a woman? And if so, how did you overcome that?
Yes, I did, and I still am. Unfortunately, and I'm generalizing, men think women doesn't know enough about an industry like this, or they don't know enough about cars.
Well, it is very male-dominated, I have to say.
It is. It's basically a man's world. And but I do think women has the strength. Like, for instance, we would stand and talk to a customer, and they would ignore me flat and speak to my manager. And that sort of got me a bit upset in the beginning, but I left it, and they quickly realized that they're talking to the wrong person. So then they started talking to me, and I would show them that I do really know what I'm talking about. And luckily for me, I was never scared of spanners and getting dirty into a car or underneath a car or whatever. And yeah, but I have to prove myself every day over and over again.
How long would you say it took you to actually learn the ropes, so to speak, in the industry, really understand and be comfortable with, being in this male-dominated space, in the panel beating arena?
I won't say that I completely understand everything and I don't know everything. I'm learning every day. But I mean, you must keep on learning every day. It doesn't matter in which industry you are. You have to keep on learning. But since I started here in 2016, I'm a very curious person. So every time Manny did a quote, I was there to see what he's doing and why he's doing this and what is this called and what is that called. And then at some stage, I think he got a little bit tired of me, and there was a BMW that came in that was really badly damaged. And he said, okay, now you get underneath the car and you tell me what's the matter. And I had to do that quote. And that's where I learned the finer things, the small things. Yeah. But yeah, he was a good teacher, and cars and bikes is my passion. So I always like to learn more about things like that.
I think that, from an entrepreneurial spirit and, as a business owner, that's the right attitude. If you have the attitude of learning, being curious and learning every single day, that's the right attitude, because nobody knows everything, and you pick things up. But somewhere along the line, like you say, if you get thrown into the deep end, it's sink or swim, and eventually, you actually learn that, and you learn very quickly. Successful. Yeah.
You learn very quickly if you have to do that. And I can say that even if you are in a dominantly male industry, you don't need to lose your femininity. You can still use it as a weapon against those guys who doesn't want to trust you. So. No, I had to learn a lot, and I had to learn very quickly, but I'm still learning every day.
Okay. Tell me, do you enjoy it?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Do you think it's important that you mentioned that bikes and cars are your passion? Do you think it's important to have that passion for the product that you are actually selling?
I think so, because you have to believe in your product. It doesn't matter what you do or what you sell. You have to believe in your own product. And because I have a passion and because I'm curious, I want to know what's going on under the hood and what's happening if you do this to this panel, what's going to happen to the panel next to it, things like that. I like to learn about things. Maybe I'm not a normal woman. I don't know, but I like learning about those things.
Fantastic. Tell me, what's the most important piece of advice that you have been given in your career and as a business owner?
Actually, it wasn't something that somebody told me or that was given, but it was something that I taught myself through experience through the years, is don't ever give up. Face your fears and own up to your mistakes. It's very, very important to own up to your mistakes. That's what gets you the respect of your customers.
Oh, I love that sentiment. That's so strong. Never ever give up.
Never give up. If I had to give up on a few things in my life, I wouldn't have been here.
Perfect, man. So what's the most important message you want to send out to young women thinking about their careers?
Well, if they can keep in mind what I just said, don't ever give up, face your fears and own up to your mistakes. That's a very important thing that you must keep in mind. And then don't ever let anybody steal your dreams. If you can dream it, you can do it. Find a way to do it. If it's important enough for you, you will make it happen.
I think that is so powerful. Is there anyone that inspired you in your career?
Yes, not actually just one person. The people who said I would never make it in this industry, they were my biggest inspiration. Because if you tell me I won't succeed, it becomes a challenge for me. I don't shy away from challenges. It makes me more determined to show you that I can. I'll make mistakes, but I learn from my mistakes. That's a big inspiration to me.
Yeah, no, Anna-Marie, that's as long as you roll with the punches and soldier on, that's the secret to success. It's as simple as that. Never ever give up. I love it. Why do you think diversity in the workplace is so important?
Yeah, like I said before, diversity in people, employees, it is very important. We need each other's opinions to grow. We need everybody's ideas to make something work. If we follow everyone just like sheep do, you're only going to do things one way. Maybe there's something else that we can do to make things happen quicker, easily. We need that input of a diverse lot of people together.
Okay, I like it. Okay. If you could have dinner with 3 inspirational women, dead or alive, who would that be and why would you choose those guys?
This one had me thinking quite a lot. The first one is Margaret Thatcher. She was in the British Parliament when people still thought about women being barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen. But she stood tall. She came up and she stood against a lot of men. I didn't really want her there, but she was there and she stood her ground. So I really admire her for that. And then the second one is Mother Teresa. She had so much love and sympathy for a kind of humanity that, I don't know, I don't think we always deserve that kind of love and sympathy. Oh. And then the last one is actually a fictional character. It's Wonder Woman. But she gave her all and she fought for what she believed in, even though she lost everything and even though she had to work through a lot of disappointments, she didn't get discouraged and she died for what she believed in. Even though it's just a movie, still there.
No, I mean, listen, that's true inspiration. So, if that's a form of inspiration, it's great. At least you identified the life lessons through that, which is phenomenal. Now, the thing that I actually would like to ask you, given the state of, especially the Collision Repair Association or the collision industry, and the market where people don't drive a lot more, this new R2 act that's going to come in, which means you're not allowed to drink and drive at all. All those things are going to have a massive impact on your industry. So are you looking into alternative and income or revenue streams and diversifying your business to actually hedge yourself against these massive changes?
I am trying to. I recently saw an opportunity because there was a lot of people that was asking me, do I know somebody that can do mechanical repairs on their vehicles? So I started a mechanical workshop. Now I know it's still got to do with vehicles, and maybe it would have the same impact in the market that you just described. But I just feel, again, I don't want all my eggs in one basket. And the chances that both departments would have a bad month or a bad period, the chances are very slim of that. And then again, especially for ladies, they need somebody to trust. And what I would like to put in the industry is a woman for women, that she can come to me for a quote, either mechanical or on panel beating work, and just she knows it's not a man that's going to think she doesn't know enough and is going to try and do her in. And I know I'm generalizing again, but that's what I found. Every time I took one of my vehicles into a shop, the guy would look at me and it's like he's already thinking, aha, here comes the money, she doesn't know enough.
It's that whistle. The moment you hear that, you know your heart sinking into your shoes.
Yeah.
You just know, either you're gonna get screwed or you're gonna get screwed, and you're not gonna get what you want. So I do share your sentiment. I love the idea that it stays within the car or in the vehicle arena, and the reason why is you already have the shop, you already have capacity, and if you can double up on generating income within the same space, it's money for jam. You don't have to fork out additional overheads and things like that.
Exactly.
So I truly believe that's the right way. I spoke to another guy and he reckons detailing is going to become quite big, for the simple reason the average car in South Africa is 14 years old. And people tend to hang on to their cars longer. So guess what? If you provide a detailing type service to dolly them up and make them look nice, there's an opportunity there. I love your idea with, focusing and targeting ladies. I think there's huge opportunity for you there, for exactly that reason that you say. Is most ladies think that it might not be the case, but they have this stigma that they're going to get screwed over. And if you can actually alleviate that and take that away and build that know, like, and trust factor with them, people, specifically ladies, will come in droves to your shop. I can guarantee you there's a very, very nice niche that I think you should explore further there.
Yeah, no, I think it's an opportunity there. And I'm going to try my best to do that.
Anna-Marie, I just want to say thank you very, very much for chatting with us today. Best of luck with growing your business to new heights. And that's all for us that's all for today. I don't know if you want to add anything in closing that you want to add.
No, I just want to tell the ladies out there, yes, it's difficult. Yes, it's stressful. But if I can do it, you guys can do it as well. So we're strong. We came over the Drakensberg from the Cape to Gauteng. So
barefoot. Don't forget the
barefoot. With ox wagons. So I'm sure that's still in us. So we must just exploit it and we can get the work done.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much. And Anna-Marie, you have a fantastic day and best of luck. Keep well. Huh?
Thanks, Sean.